Hey there, Delba here. And are you tired of a messy or clunky VS Code? Today, we're going to fix that. We'll explore some simple settings to create a cleaner, more focused, and overall more enjoyable coding environment. Let's do it! First things first, let's talk about how to even get to these magic settings. The quickest way? Just hit Ctrl-Shift-P or CMD-Shift-P on a Mac. This brings up the command palette. Just type in settings.json and you'll see an option pop up like Open Settings JSON. Hit Enter and boom! You're looking at the raw settings file, the heart of VS Code customization. First up, fonts. You can see here I'm rocking JetBrains Mono Nerd Font Mono. This font is specifically designed for coding, makes things super readable, and even has those cool little icons thanks to the nerd font part. I've also got edited font ligature set to true. This makes certain character combinations like equals or equals look like single, cooler symbols. And to make it a bit bolder, edited font weight is at 700. To give the code some breathing room, I've got edited word wrap set to on. So long lines don't go off screen, and editor.line height is at 1.8 for some extra vertical spacing. Now let's talk visuals. That mini-map on the side? Gone. Editor mini-mapped enabled is false. I find it just clutters things up. Same with that sticky scroll thing. Editor, sticky scroll enabled set to false. Those scroll bars? Yeah, I don't need M taking up space all the time. So, edited scroll bar horizontal and edited scroll bar vertical are both set to hidden. Those breadcrumbs at the top? Breadcrumbs enabled set to false. Keeps things nice and clean up there. To make sure my code stays formatted nicely, every time I save, edited format on save is set to true. And for a little eye candy, editor cursor blinking is set to smooth. Moving on to the window itself. I disabled that command center thing with window.command-center, false, and set the title bar style to native, and last thing, windowed, and menu bar visibility set to hidden. For the main workbench, I like to keep my tabs minimal. Workbench.edited show tabs set to single means only the active tab is visible. For the icons in the Explorer, I'm using workbench.icon theme to symbols. For the icon theme, you can search on the extension tab and search for symbols icon, then press install. My sidebar is on the right with workbench.sidebar.location set to right, and my current color theme is Chinneler. Find a theme that vibes with you. You can open extension tab and search for Chinneler and install it. And to really declutter, I've hidden the entire status bar at the bottom with Workbench status bar visible set to false. That sticky scroll in the Explorer tree? Make it off with Workbench treat enable sticky scroll to false. And finally, I've even hidden the activity bar on the left with workbench.activityBar.location set to hidden. I rely heavily on the command palette for navigation and to keep the Explorer nice and tidy. The Explorer.compact folders setting is false, so I see the full folder paths. Lastly, for the terminal, I've made the font a bit bolder with terminal integrated font weight 700 and given the lines a little more space with terminal integrated line height 1.5. Now, let's tell VS Code to just hide certain folders from the Explorer view. You can see I've got the usual suspects in here, git.svn, dsstore, and crucially, node modules, and next is set to true. This keeps those often massive and distracting folders out of sight, but doesn't actually delete them. After that, let's hide the custom title bar on top by simple right-click on it and choose Hide Custom Title Bar. So, that's a peek under the hood of my VS Code setup. Remember, this is all about making your coding environment work for you. Play around with these settings, experiment, and find what makes you the most productive and comfortable. Thanks for watching.